Hello guys, welcome today to another session. Let's look at few of the AWS scenarios related to analytics. Let's start. So let's look at first scenario today. In order to personalize user experience on their website, a company wants to analyze the navigation pattern of the users. Website received 50,000 requests per second recently after a feature update. How can the company collect page clicks for the website and process them sequentially for each user? So here, if you see the scenario, this is talking mainly about a website where they have launched a new feature and that has increased the traffic, and the company wants to analyze which user has clicked which all pages. So basically to understand the click pattern per user wise. So they want to collect the page clicks for the website and they want to process them sequentially for each user. So which user has first clicked this, then next and next. So let's see which solution can be the best fit here. So we can use Amazon Kinesis streams. So mainly these Kinesis data streams enable us to do real-time processing. So we can stream the big data, and this service also provides us with ordering of the records as well as the ability to read and replay records in the same order to other multiple Kinesis applications. So since we want to process the user clicks in a sequential order, we can use this Amazon Kinesis streams here. So this would be the best fit solution. Let's look at another scenario. So here a company wants to process and analyze real-time streaming data. They would like to use standard SQL queries to query the streaming data. Which service will be the best fit here? So important points to note here is we want to process and analyze real-time streaming data, and we want to use standard SQL queries. Okay, so let's see which service will be of best fit here. So we can use Amazon Kinesis data streams and Kinesis data analytics. So as we know, Amazon Kinesis data stream enable us with real-time processing of streaming big data. That will satisfy our first scenario wherein we want to process real-time streaming data. And we can use Amazon Kinesis data analytics to process and analyze real-time streaming data, as analytics can use standard SQL queries to process Kinesis data streams. So since we want to use standard SQL queries, we can use Kinesis data analytics because that uses the SQL queries to process the data stream. So let's look at next scenario. So here a company is developing a solution in Amazon S3 to analyze huge data sets. The solution makes infrequent SQL queries only. The company wants to minimize infrastructure costs. Which services will be the best fit here? So important points to note here is we are developing a solution in Amazon S3 as we want to analyze large amount of data sets, and we are just making SQL queries, and that too they are infrequent. Okay, and we want to minimize the infrastructure costs. So in these kind of scenarios where we want to have some infrequent uh, queries, or we want to minimize infrastructure cost, the best part is to look for some serverless architecture. So let's see which service can be of use here. So we can use Amazon Athena. So Amazon Athena is an interactive query service that makes it easy to analyze data that is present in Amazon S3 using standard SQL. Also, Athena is serverless, so there is no infrastructure to manage, and we pay only for the queries that we run. So this satisfies the requirements so that we can minimize infrastructure cost for infrequent queries. So Amazon Athena would be the best fit here. Let's look at another scenario. So here, a company is implementing IoT sensors to gather monitoring data from devices in each location. The data will be sent to AWS in real time. We must provide a solution for ensuring events are received in order of each device and ensure that the data is saved for future processing. So if we see, we are saying that we will be sending real-time data to AWS from the IoT sensors, and we want to ensure that we maintain the ordering of the events, okay, and we want to save the data for future processing. So these are the important points to consider while giving the solution. So let's see what would be the best fit solution here. So we can use Amazon Kinesis data streams for real-time events with a partition key for each device. And we can use Kinesis data firehorse to save the data to Amazon S3, which can be used for processing in future. So Amazon Kinesis data streams collect and process the data in real time, as we have seen in previous scenarios. So Kinesis data stream is nothing but a set of shards. So here each shard has a sequence of data records, and each data record has a sequence number that is assigned by Kinesis data stream. So that now we know a shard is uniquely identified sequence of data records in a stream. And a partition key is used to group data by shard within a stream. So data coming from different IoT sensors, we can put it using a partition key so that all the data from a single sensor goes to the same partition. So Kinesis data streams segregate the data records belonging to a stream into multiple shards. It uses the partition key that is associated with each data record to determine which shard a given data record belongs to. So we can use partition key for each device. This will ensure the records for the device are grouped by the shard, and the shard will ensure ordering. Amazon S3 is a valid destination for saving the data records, and we can use Amazon Kinesis data firehorse to save the data to Amazon S3. Okay, so let's look at another scenario. So here, a company wants to capture data from machines running at customer sites. Currently, large number of machines send data every 10 minutes, and This is expected to grow to hundreds of thousands of machines in near future. The data is logged with the intent to be analyzed in future as needed. So here what we are saying is we want to capture the data from customer sites, and we have large number of machines that send the data every 10 minutes, and this data is going to grow in future as the number of machines are going to grow, and we will analyze this data in future. So let's see which service can be best fit for this scenario. So we can use Amazon Kinesis Firehorse. So what this service can do is it can load streaming data into data stores and analytic tools. It captures, transforms, and loads streaming data, and we can deliver the data to Amazon S3 bucket for later analysis. So we can use Kinesis Firehorse in this scenario, and we can store the data in Amazon S3 for future analysis. Thank you.